Hey guys, in this YouTube video, no, I'm not that guy. I don't have no YouTube voice. Like, I'm not that guy at all in it. Yeah? I just show you how I trade and hopefully you learn something. Or you can use my style, mix it with your style and come up with your own little thing. But anyways, in this video, I'm going to show you how I leverage trade. The market, this is crypto bubbles. Market is looking, yeah, all right. Looking all right. But the real question is, what's Bitcoin doing? And what am I looking to do? I'm looking to, I'm looking for a short. I'm not gonna lie to you lot. I know it sounds crazy. The market's pumping. Why you're shorting? But I'm thinking we could get a little fake out. So the market dumps before the pump. And I'm trying to make money. So let me show you what I'm looking at right now. SPX, I've been longing this coin. I've been longing this coin nicely. Entry over here. If I had my big boy pants on, I'd had my entry here, but I was scared. I waited for it to break this resistance. Let's go on the daily. I waited for it to break this yellow trend line. It broke it, retested, and then I entered here. So this orange line would be my entry. I already made a video about this. You can check my previous video. And I made some nice gains real quick, yeah? Now, I'm looking for a short. And for me to short, I needed to do something like this. I want a lower high. When I enter shorts, yeah, I don't like entering like, obviously, look, I could have entered on the break of this, right? But I don't like entering shorts like that. So for me to enter a short, I would like to enter on a lower high. So right now, let me show you what I mean by that. So the price going down, right? So look, it's here, lower high, boom, lower low in it. So I wanted to another lower high around here, and then boom, we can come down here. Something like this. So I would like to enter over here, if that makes sense. This would be my entry. Green line. This green line, let me tell you something about this. Let me show you something funny about this green line. So in this YouTube video I made 2 days ago, I was on a long, obviously, and then I exited my long. I think it was at like 50% gain because I didn't like what the price action was doing. So I've seen a lot of selling pressure, yeah. But anyways, I explained when I'll go in again. So in this video, right about here, as you can see, let's pause this. Now let's wait until it turns green and then I'll pause it. So obviously I exited down here because there was heavy resistance, right? And I said it can easily pump through there, but I wasn't willing to take the risk. So I said, if SPX does this, makes a new high, makes a higher low, and then goes up, and this pivot point and this break of structure right here, the green line, which is 1.5540, I'll enter. So I done this, what, 2 days ago, yeah? And look what the price done. Look at that. 1.5540. It's crazy, isn't it? When you actually think about it, it's crazy. So you could have entered there. I didn't anyways, but you could have. That would have been 7% move. 10x leverage, you're laughing. That's 70% gains. But isn't it mad how I done that and it happened? Do I think I'm a genius? No. Did I get lucky? Yes. But that's the way I trade. Like, I wait for a price to do a high, come back high, low, and then when it goes up and it breaks that structure, I'm in. And it actually did that. It feels great sometimes when it happens. Makes me feel like, yeah, I'm that guy. But anyways, why am I looking for a short? Because Bitcoin is looking a bit iffy. That's why I'm thinking Bitcoin we might take a little hit. I'm thinking Bitcoin gets rejected down here and it comes back down here, or even like here, or even here. If Bitcoin gives us like a 3% move to the downside, all these other coins will dump. They'll dump heavy. So I'm thinking, so let's go on the 15-minute, yeah? This is support, this is support, this is support. It broke support and made a new low. So now I'm thinking, how do I enter? This is the lower low, right? I wanted to come up here, come back down. Big boy pants on, you enter here. That's what that's what I'm looking to do. If the price action hits that 1.5540, I'm in. But usually the way I trade is out into here, right? Break or structure, that'll be my entry. But I'm loading up over here. Sometimes I do shit like that. But yeah, this is what I'm waiting for. Could I be wrong? Yes. If it does come up here, it does stuff like this, obviously my stop loss will get hit. But right now, this green line is my entry. Or if it hits there, that's going to be my entry. Another coin I'm looking at is ZEC, Zcash. Kind of pissed. I could have entered Zcash an hour ago, but I missed it. Look what I done an hour ago. Zcash. This would have been a beautiful entry. As you can see, price went down. That's a lower high. Came back down. That's like a 5-6% move. Jeez, 8% move. I missed out. I'm not gonna cry about it. It's cool. But I want SPX to do something like that. On SPX, this is the lower low, obviously. I want it to come up here, do a lower high, and then dump. This would be nice. So the important thing, this is why I like entering on lower highs, yeah? Because by the time I enter here, and it comes down here, and it doesn't want to break its previous low. So let's say it comes down here, yeah? Let's mark the low. This is the lower low, yeah? Let's make it big. That's the lower low. By me entering here, and when the price comes all the way down here, if it's not looking to break this low, I can just exit. I've already made 6% move. I'll be using 10x leverage, or I might even use 5x leverage. That's still, if I use 5x leverage, that's like 30% gains. If I use 10x leverage, obviously that's 60% gains. And I'm trading with, I haven't made my mind up. It might be 5K, it might be 7K, it might be 10K. So either way, whether it's 5K, 1K, 2K, still a lot of money. 30%, 60% is a lot of money in a short space of time. Making that kind of money in a short space of time it's nice for me anyways. I'm more than grateful. So that's what we're waiting for right now, man. Trading. The most annoying thing about trading is the waiting bit. Like, it's annoying. But that's how you get your nice gains if you're patient. It's one of the most hardest thing I learned about trading, especially leverage trading. Because see, spot trading, you don't care. You buy the coin, you have lower bids. If it goes down, you buy again. If it goes down, you buy again, and then you just wait for 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months. It depends on your financial situation. But see, with leverage trading, waiting is the most important thing. Like if I was up last night and I saw this lower high over here, I would have entered. But that's easy said. Now I've seen it happen. That's easy saying, oh yeah, I'll enter the lower high. But that's why now I'm waiting for a new lower high. I need this down here. I want the green line, to tell you the truth. But even over here, obviously, as you can see, this was support before. Let's turn this. Wait. Even over here would be a nice little lower high. I'm being very picky. I want the green one. But I'm not gonna lie. Why? What's the difference in percent? What's the difference? See, that's when it gets technical. 1.1, 1.27%. I use 10x leverage. That'll be 10% of my money gone. But yeah, I might just use 5x leverage and enter on the white line. But it depends, man. Let's see what Bitcoin's doing. It's all about Bitcoin. What are you doing? What is Bitcoin doing? But I'm not gonna lie to you though. I like Bitcoin's price action right now. This I didn't like. See this whole move? That I didn't like. It just went straight up. I just went straight up. But what it's doing now, I like. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. I messed up the last one. Wow. But anyway, see what it's doing now? I like that. Doing something like this. Shit like this, I like. I don't know why I'm fucking up this morning. But anyways, price action like this, I like. High highs, high low, high high, high low, high high, high low. I really like price action like this. But when it goes straight up, it's just scary. You just think if it flies up like that, it's gonna come down like that. But right now, for my short idea to play out, Bitcoin needs to create a lower high. Obviously, this is the high. If you want to do a candle close, it'll be over here. But I don't really want Bitcoin to be breaking over here. 125. Ideally, in a perfect world, I don't want it to break this yellow line. Let's make this bigger. I don't want it to break that. Because if it doesn't break that, I'm hoping for a move like this. And then down here. Down here. If it does do that, I'll exit my shorts over here. Thinking we're going to bounce, right? Yeah. But anyways, that's my thought process on SPX. Whoosh. See that wick? I don't like wicks like that as well, man. The buyer stepped in. This could be limit orders. This could be buyers just looking at that price thinking, yeah, I want to go in. But yeah, I don't like wicks like this. Is this on the 4 hour? Let's go on the hour. Even on the hour, look, boom. Where's my 9 SMA? My 9 SMA is on. But do you know what I like about this lower high idea, yeah? Look what the 9 SMA is. It's right here. 9 SMA is obviously this blue line. As you can see, look. It's there. It's like it wants to be a lower high over here. Because look, 9 SMA over here, lower high. Imagine that. But yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now as an entry. Let me get rid of this because I already know where the lower low is. But yeah, that's my thinking process, man. Anyways, about Zcash, I miss Zcash. I could have entered on a lower high. This would have been the lower high. Obviously, this was a lower high, this was a lower high, this was a lower high. And this would have been a nice lower high. And even if you get this is why it's so important entering when you're doing a short to enter on a lower high. Because look, lower high, yeah, entry 7%. So right now, the price action's not doesn't want to make a new lower low, you can say fuck it, I got it wrong. Sell. You stood up. 7% move, 8% move. Do you know what I'm saying? Like that's why I love entering on lower highs. I mean, you can also enter on the break of the previous low, but anything can happen. Like you could have entered here on the break of this, yeah. I get it came down, but it could have easily just went like that and then gone down. This would have probably stumped you out. This would have got you liquidate, not liquidated, but if you obviously if you're using stop loss, this would have stumped you out. But that's why I don't really do shit like that. I enter on lower highs. And that's why I'm hoping for SPX lower high. Somewhere around here or around here. USDT dominance. Creating a falling wedge. We lost this support line. So it's kind of tricky right now. I'm not going to lie to you. Right now, there's no clear direction. Are we going up? Are we going down? I need more confirmations. But as a scalp trade, XPX is looking all right for a short anyways. For a short, XPX is looking all right. Yeah. Any other coin looking all right? Let's go on crypto bubbles. My X. See this coin I was looking at, was it yesterday or the day before? Oversold. Really wanted to get into it, but it's like I would have had to use like low leverage, like 2x, 3x, because the way this moves is scary. It's proper scary. But yeah, it's not looking great right now, man. XPL. I charted XPL. I was gonna get an XPL the other day. Where's my XPL chart? There it is. Yeah, look. I charted this, I think like 3, 4 days ago. For me to get in, we need to flip this red line. And once we flip it, this red line is also a 0.5 Fibonacci retracement line. Obviously, the yellow one is 0.618. And so far, we broke below 0.618, then came back, used that support, and we're getting rejected at the 0.5. This one looks good, only because it pumped, it dumped, and now hopefully we can pump again. But even with this one, you need to be careful because see this little move from 0.618 to 0.5, that's like a 27% move. Look, it's like a 20% move. That's scary. Remember, I use 5, 10x leverage. The only reason I'm saying that's scary is because if it goes the other way, my stop loss will get hit. Like these small market cap coins, yeah, the way they move is scary. So you have to be really on point and you have to make sure you get in when the time's right. Otherwise, you can have a good setup and you can mess it up because the market cap's so low. Like a little move would be a 10% move, 15% move. But yeah, this one looks good. But for me, I see a lot of people talking about it going in, whatever. But for me, I'm going to stick to my guns. I need it to flip this red line, the 0.5. Use it as support, just like what I did here. Like on the 4th of October. Once we start doing something like that, I'll enter. But right now, I'm staying away. Does look nice though. I'm not going to lie. It does look nice. I'm pissed about Zcash, man. I should have just entered. I should have entered this trade on that lower high. What was I doing? Took my dog for a walk. Like an idiot. But it is what it is, man. But look on the 4 hours, see how nice it is when you get into a nice lower high. Look at that. All the smart traders, the pro traders got in here. Look at that wick. They didn't give it no time to even create a full body. They just said, fuck that. Sell, sell, sell. That's straight 3 hours of selling. That's what that will. It's a 4 hour chart. It's a 4 hour candlestick. There's an hour left. Look, 3 hours of just straight selling. That is mental. That is mental. But anyway, XPX, we're getting there, you know. We're getting to that line. We're getting to that line, baby. If XPX does something like what Zcash done, yeah? Let's go in the 15 minutes so you can see it more clearly. Lower low, lower high. Expecting it to do a new low, yeah? If XPX does that, I have a beautiful entry. I just needed to pump just a bit more from here. 1%. What's 1%? Nothing. That's why I really wanted to go to the green line. Pump another 2 more percent and I'll enter over here 100%. But I might getting here. I might just split my trade. I might do a 10. Yeah, I'm just gonna do a 10K trade. At this white line, I'm gonna put 2K. If it goes to the green line, I'm gonna put 4K. And then we go from there. But yeah, this is a quick video. I'm gonna hit you back up with the update whether I enter this trade or not. It's looking like I'm gonna enter this trade as a short. I've been long in this coin for the past couple of days. Now I'm gonna enter a short and I'm gonna keep you lot updated. Like, subscribe, all of that, all of that, all of that.